So I've created a video a while ago regarding a question if a Filipino man will date a black woman. And of course, you know me, I answer based on my observation, experience, and my opinion.
And of course, my video became the most hated video towards black community or black women. And to many black women, they basically just filtered a few words of my video and made a sketch video how much they hate me so much and how much they hate Philippines or Filipino. And as Joe's comment here, it was awkward for me to answer the question because I know there will be a lot of people will get upset by it without comprehending my story or behind the story of it. And so a lot of black women who get offended and get angry and basically stitch my video telling me that, no, we don't want your Filipino man. You can have your man. They have a small oten, our black man, our king. Have a big oten. Your Filipino man, small oten, no good. I mean, is this really what's important for you guys? Again, I'm not referring to all black women out there. I'm just saying that, is that the reason why you want to be with someone because of how enormous their thing is? Just for the sake of your sexual needs? You know what they say, and by the way, it's proven to be truth. When you're someone who's only want to be with someone for the sake of sexuality, you're more likely have emotional damage. And because you have emotional damage...
Okay, let's talk about it. Oh my gosh. I was talking about the immigrants from the Caribbean. Now we're going to Asia. Oh my God. I so hate this, but anyway, like, let's just go ahead and talk about it. Like, this lady has posted her sentiments about, Filipino men dating black American women. She's offended a lot of people, apparently, with her commentary. Now, I did a little search on her, and her background is she's from Philippines, but she's living in Canada with her partner. I guess I'm assuming from what I can see of him, he's just a white Canadian guy. So we already know right off the bat what it gives. And it's always skin color. Like, for me, it's stupid, but, it is what it is. This is the world we live in, and I've already said in my previous videos, if you're a dark-skinned American person or dark-skinned African, most likely you're going to face discrimination around the planet, sometimes even in your own within your own communities, which, I've seen that. That's no here, no there, but, for her, she's saying that Filipino men, she's generalizing for one, from the island, that no Filipino men will date a black woman, blah, 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 blah.
I said, well, they may not date or marry or whatever a Filipino woman, but they definitely appropriate black culture. So really, at the end of the day, what's the difference? You still like the music, you still like the fashion, you still like the movies, you still like, everything there is to give, but when it comes down to sex, you like that too. But when it comes home to bringing home a dark-skinned person to mom, that's the ultimate no-no. And I don't know, because I've never lived in the Philippines. I've never, dated anyone from the Philippines or anything like that. I've definitely have Filipino friends in the past that I love very much. So that's not going to change just because she's making her, biased opinion about the subject. But, it's to me, what is really strange is that, just being an American living in the United States and knowing that, black people have endured all kinds of things due to colonialization. I should say westernization, because everything in Asia says Western culture. So due to, palm-colored Western culture, everything is centered at the top. And in the tier system is a colorized system. So if you're dark, the voices above, are the ones who are kind of making the rules that the world is kind of following behind. But it's kind of like not working out, because it's true. Even when you're saying these stupid things, that's not true. Attraction isn't, everybody in the Philippines isn't a robot. And so attraction, you can't tell me that men won't date whoever the hell they want to date, because men have a tendency to do all kinds of things that, discuss the board. Like, you're just basing your own personal opinion because that's just what, in your mind, what you see for yourself, lady. And you're in Canada, and you left your precious Philippines to be in Canada to be with this man who is not black. So off the top of my head, I'm just assuming that you have issues with people of color. Like, that's just the way you're coming across, and you're offending a lot of people. And, as far as, what a man's junk size is, that doesn't really have anything to do with anything other than the fact that you were insulting them and they insulted you back. But then now you come back with another video and you add into dig salt into the wound and say things like, you have low self-worth, that, if all you can think about is your sexual addiction to satisfy your trauma, and it's not, you're just trying to make things stick together, and it's not.
And I refuse to believe that, you know, Filipino men won't date whoever the fuck they want to date, because they'll date each other, they'll date whoever the hell they want to date. And that's for anybody around the world. Somebody make a choice to date somebody, they're going to date whoever they want to date, and it's going to give what it wants to give, I think. But this is just tiring. Like, I don't, I honestly don't understand why it's necessary to continue to post videos that are anti-African American or anti-African, period. Like, at the end of the day, what are you, the question I would pose to her or anybody who thinks like that, and that's a lot of people on the planet, what are you getting out of it? What is it in it for you? If you're not attracted to a race of people because of their skin color, that, or erasure or something like that, what's the point of making a video knowing that there's people out there going to see it and they're going to be offended by it? And people are just minding their own business. They don't even have an issue with your culture, knowing that they can just watch your movies and see what it gives. It's very much westernized. If you go from any part of Asia, you watch any of Asian movies, there's no, just like in America, there's no diversity in it. Even though you know that there's foreigners traveling all throughout your country and visiting and spending their holidays in your country that are African, and there are dark-skinned people coming to your Philippines on vacations and stuff like that, why would you then turn around and insult the very people who come to your country to vacation and spend their money, patron your businesses, patrons your attractions, your recreation, your restaurants, your bars, because that is attributing to your economy. Just like when you immigrate to Canada or you immigrate to the United States, wherever you live and wherever you go, there's going to be diversity of people. If you don't live in Toronto, Toronto's got black people living, and black people live in Canada. So whether you have a preference to date someone that is Canadian black, African, or whatever, it's preference. And just because you're saying that, no Filipino guy or no Asian guy would date somebody black, I beg to differ. Like, you're just saying anything at the top of your head. There's too many guys on here posting shit every day. I see tons of Asian guys saying how much they want a black woman or a black girl, or that, there's videos of plenty of them that are married to girls. Man, granted, I have not really seen too many from the Philippines, so I don't know, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It doesn't mean that it's a rarity or anything like that. If it's just one, then you've already lied. If there's two, you're still lying. If there's three that are dating black women, then you just lied. Like, you're just throwing stuff out there to caution the wind. And I think you knew when you said it what was going to happen, but you think because you just love to be an argumentative person and that you just wanted that to see if your video would get more clicks and more views or something like that, but honey, that's not working.
But we already know as African people that what this country gives and what this world gives to us is nothing nice. So it's nothing new to us to hear you say it. It's just annoying because we know it's not true and you know it's not true. And as many as Filipino people I've encountered in my lifetime, they have been very sweet to me. I've not really had a whole lot of issues. Just, a few bumps in the roads, and I'm still associating with those people. I mean, it's not been that horrible. So why would you, my question to you is, why would you get on here and offend a whole bunch of people by saying what you said, knowing that you already made one video offending people? Now you had to come back and double up with a second video. Like, I think, it's overreach. Like, you're just trying to stir up something that is no here nor there. And and like I said, if you dish it, you have to be able to take it, and obviously you couldn't take it because that's why you had to come out with a second video and start up with the mess again. Like, you're just messy, and you're in Canada, girl. Like, what are you doing? You don't think there's black people in Canada? I'll wait. Just because you with whoever you with over there, I saw the guy, I can't tell, look like awfully tan to me. So, I mean, you're contradicting yourself anyway. I mean, there are dark-skinned Asians out there right there in the Philippines. You got one side of the island that could be very light, and another side of the island could be very dark. I don't even have to be there to even know that. Never stepped foot on the place, but I'm nosy. I got eyes I can see. But when it comes to Filipino films and movies and stuff, just like, the ones I see all over in different regions of Asia, the ones that are most popular, the BL series and The ones that I've been watching, they're very westernized feeling to me. Like they have a very preference of Western, palm colored type of affection for American culture or for Australian culture. And that's fine, but it's not the reality of the world because trust and believe, baby, we everywhere. And so at the end of the day, what's the point of it? For me personally, if I know a group of people don't like me or whatever, I'm not gonna spend my money with you. I'm not gonna go to your restaurant and eat. I'm not gonna go to your shop and buy hair. I'm not gonna go and purchase anything. I'm not gonna buy any uh, food or anything. Like if I go shopping in a Filipino store and I want and there, trust me, the menu is endless, bitch. I want chicken carne asada, lumpia or whatever I want to eat, bitch, I'm gonna get it. But if I know the people don't like me and they have an issue with people of color, bitch, I'm not going in there and spend my money making them rich. Like you should know better than that. And the thing is that you're you're trying to make something that's nothing really, because I just refuse, as many Filipino people I've encountered, to think that's their mentality and a blanket across. You guys are like the Borg. You all are linked up together and you all hate black people or something like that, because I know that's not true. And so I don't know, like I don't get what was the point of your video other than to try to sow something that you know you're saying that Filipino men just want white women or something, like Western women or whatever. That's what I'm assuming that you're trying to say. Or I don't know. Like, what is your point? Like, what? Why would you make a video? You already got a man, so why do you care what Filipino man who they date? You're dating a Westerner. You're dating a little white Canadian man or tan man or whatever he was. So why make a video insulting black people, saying that
Filipino men only can date white women, but Filipino women will date black men. Like, you're not making any sense in any of it. It's stupid. If people find someone attractive, they're gonna probably date them, regardless of what their skin type or skin color is. And even though popular culture is still Western in Asia, we see it. We don't need you to voice it to us because we can watch your damn movies and hit the subtitles. Or some of us are studying all, but I study a little bit of Filipino language. I study Thai. I got eyes, I can see. They prefer, a little ambiguous palm colored Westerner from Australia or United States or whatever, mixed into their pop culture. It's just like their Hollywood playbook. Like, it's palm colored and nothing's gonna change. And if that's the way Asia looks at themselves, that's fine. I just won't be going there. If you want to put the notion in that your country is racist, I ain't trying to go there. I don't want to eat your food. I'm not fixing to be going into your establishment, spending my money, because my money spends just like anybody else's. And if I'm putting myself in harm's way, I'm definitely not going. I can just stay here to help in my own country for the bullshit. Why would we go to the Philippines if we are going to put ourselves in vacation, going there just to be discriminated against and being treated like crap, and knowing that no Filipino man is attracted to a dark-skinned woman? Oh, God forbid that he should have a few drinks and, have a conversation. Like, bitch, really? Like, you got to be crazy. So, my advice to you is be careful what you're saying. You don't even live in your own country. You live in Canada, for God's sakes. Like, you're not making a whole lot of sense. And yeah, we do know that there are racist people in all aspects of life. But if we know prior to going to Korea, to going to Japan or China or, Thailand or anywhere, Taiwan, bitch, I'm not going. You ain't got to work. You ain't even got to make a video saying that shit. I'm not going to your country. I can look at your movies and see that there's nobody of color. So therefore, why would I take my beautiful dark skin to your country that is only looking towards one race of people? Now, I am aware that there are African American people traveling back and forth to all of your countries and going to all these places, traveling and doing whatever they do. That ain't got nothing to do with me personally. That's their business. I'm not in their business like that. But I'm going to stay my ass right here until I know, okay, it's safe to go to Thailand this year, or it's safe to go to wherever. But before I go, bitch, I'm doing my homework. I'm not fixing to waste my money and my time to go somewhere and get treated like crap. And I'm definitely not going there for your man or whatever.
But if I meet one that I like, oh, it's gonna go down. Trust and believe. Because that's how I get down. And on that, I'm just going to leave it at that. You know, like I say, mahakita ate. It's all in love. And it's just an education piece for me to you that, you know, you dead ass wrong for what you just posted, girl. Because you knew you were going to offend a lot of black women by saying that. Not that, and if they telling you, my advice to you, if a woman tell you she don't want a man because of his penis size or whatever insult you just threw at her and she threw it back to you, you started the shit, bitch. What you thought they was gonna do? You know how black girls get down, so don't pit yourself up against a whole damn continent of black girls. Like, I don't advise that. And if they don't want a small penis, they don't want a small penis. It ain't got shit to do with all that bullshit you just came up with. Me personally, I don't have a problem with small penises, but it is bitches out there who want them big. So if they're telling you they want them big, damn it, they want them big. You know, and that's no here nor there. You started the shit. So know who you're talking to and know what cultural appropriation is before you open your mouth, because all y'all over there shaking y'all ass to all kinds of rap music and making rap music in Tagalog and everything else, saying that you don't like black people and stuff, but your ass keep appropriating every day, all day. Stretching your damn ears and don't even know why you're doing it. You might want to open up a history book and read about black history or African, and then you can see yourself acting a fool and making a fool out of yourself and saying dumb shit like that when you post these stupid videos. And nobody even thought about y'all like that and being racist towards you until you open your damn mouth and offended a whole bunch of people. Now you want to come back and be psychiatrists and all kinds of shit. But you started it, so now you have to take it. Like, bitch, you just got to take it on the chin, bitch, and learn your lesson. You better sit over there in Canada with your boyfriend and be quiet. That's what be my advice to you. But you seem like you got, you know, a death wish or something. But keep on. One of them hoes gonna creep up on you, and it's gonna be on. You'll be a viral video for real. So anyway, good night, y'all. Mahakita. I'm not doing that. Bye.